Oh, okay, yeah, still it's Wayback Machine, yeah.
No, that was I thought that was a walkthrough. That's kind of when it's just type in Keepsake and walk through and kind of just until, I mean, if we get lucky and we get that person in our channel again who followed us last week and helps us, that would be great. But you can never really, people have lives, you know, so.
But it was very cool.
Happens,
yeah, it was
but
very
it's really
cool to
neat. Yeah.
Here's somebody who is very knowledgeable about this and had
good ideas of things that we could do, you know, to move the game along. Because honestly, I don't even know where we are in the game right now. After playing Oracle and beating Oracle of Ages, and then playing the seasons, and I didn't play Friday night, so that's pretty much it, you know. So trying to remember, like, what, I think we got the staff. I know we did this safe puzzle. I remember that. So, but I think we were headed to the garden.
okay, yeah, there's stuff about
because there was a
dragon. Oh yeah, we can start reading things a little better now.
Oh, we were playing the game. That's exactly where we were. It's how we playing the game. We're playing that one gnome type shoot the night game.
Oh yeah.
And that's going to take a little while to do. So that's where we are. Don't go far too ahead. So for all those who stop in to say hi, thank you. And remember, please donate to the channel. We get a little extra life trying to hit our goal of $750 this year. And I did get invited to a team but I am on the fence. I too on the fence about it. It never works out in my favor.
I'd say the model works pretty well. It kind of reminds me of Diablo 2 and sometimes your little extra companions and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you've had a week to think about this.
I didn't.
Hey, Medicine Hat, welcome in.
Hello.
Hello, and happy Sunday on the brunch day to you with more Keepsake. Yeah, I'm not even honestly sure why he gets 2 moves. I do know if you hide him and he can't see you, then he can't get to you. It seems like you might have locked yourself in there.
Well,
and he can get you up and around. I mean, he moves like a traditional knight on an L.
No, well, no, you can just move 2 moves.
As mentioned, it is nice when someone comes into channel who knows what they're doing. One, 2. Boy, he is on us like white on right. He got us. Yep. Had a feeling, but maybe it was either way. We only get to move 1. He gets to move 2. He's got us there.
Yeah.
Okay. Animal scene. So we're also thinking about, I'm thinking about Extra Life.
Wow, Rose.
So how was your week, Medicine Hat? And good morning to you. I know Mike's on. I thought if we could collaborate, I was trying to see if he wanted to do that, then you wouldn't have to switch between the two screens. But things are good, thanks. We got kind of rolling this little bit late this morning. Was doing a lot of honeydew cleans. When I say honeydew, I don't mean Chad saying, "Hey Mel, you need." I mean
No, that's her doing that
that's
to me.
me doing that to him is very clear. But honeydew is my to-do list of things. You know, if I notice the carpet filling with like crackers or like dirt, that I will go and vacuum. Or today I made everybody a really good breakfast and then turn around and had the extra energy to make everybody banana bread. So I made a homemade banana bread. And also fed the squirrels, fed the cats. If I get that kind of momentum going, then I totally try to do a lot more, like sweep the kitchen floors and wipe off the counters and things like that. I also look at the house, and when it feels like things are getting a little bit, and we're looking at the house like, oh, we have a nice house, we should clean it. And I get that mentality. Oh boy. What is the deal? Like, are you supposed to trip him? Oh boy, you got pretty far there. There must be more to this, because what's the hibiscus on the other side? Well, I'm glad to hear things are going good for you as well. It's been another fun red letter week. I don't even begin to understand what the hell this game is doing. So he's moving to you got caught. Yeah, I saw that move happening. Shall we start looking up how to play this game?
I think the biggest problem I have with this is that the rules are not very clear on what is supposed to happen, why sometimes he moves, the Minotaur moves, sometimes it doesn't. Here it looks like it's blocked a little bit.
But he can still move too.
Yeah, but here, it's like trying to move down or right. If I move left, does he move? No, he doesn't.
Are you supposed to press the button when he's blocked? Or do you have to hit every square? I mean, or is it getting out? Oh boy. Like, well, he's gonna get you, right? He's gonna be very close. By this next move, he's got you. things are good here. We are just Chad's getting out the Halloween stuff. I think you're onto something with this route, though, is what Leston had said to you, Chad.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is his big thing. He loves Halloween. He loves to decorate. I'm the Christmas decorator, but I don't love it. I used to but there's been so many changes that there he's got you, that I just don't love it anymore. I think it also, we know it, most of the time we don't have family coming or anything like that, so he locked himself there, so you get a chance to move quite a bit until you hit, like, if he can't see you, then he can't move. Nope, that's wrong. He moved. For whatever reason, I think it's when you hit his column.
I think I'm toast there.
You're toast. He's got you. Speaking of toast, where is my order?
So some of this, they are very vague in explaining what the rules are. I understand, like when you were talking about King's Quest 2015 and the game they had there.
Yeah, I didn't enjoy that one either. You like
that one, they give you,
but I didn't.
Yeah, it gives you plenty of options to keep on working at it.
Oh, we got food that's outside. I gotta go get it. I'll be back. I'll be back.
Got it. Woo! Yay! All right, we got coffee beans. Roast.
Whoa! You won? What is it? I can't see.
Like a flower.
This looks exactly like the Nigella seed that's drawn on one of the ripped pages. Awesome! We'll be able to grow a Nigella tree and get the fruit we need.
Zach,
What?
I don't want to disappoint you, but it takes years before a tree is ready to bear fruit.
That's why we have to use magic.
Magic grow.
Read that page.
Yeah, learn to read.
Let's go see if we can find a place
Lydia.
that has enough room for the tree to grow.
You know, forest or.
How does he know what's on those pages if he can't read the magical language?
Okay, that wasn't bad. I'm just a little irked that the rules are a little vague. In some ways, it kind of reminds me of things like The Seventh Guest, where it's you go in and some of the puzzles you just have to kind of poke at until you figure out what it does. And that's not fun to me. You know, if it's like, here's a puzzle and it's obvious that here's the end goal, or here's, you know, at least how the rules of it work or something. And in The Seventh Guest, some of the puzzles were just fine. Some were kind of a little weird. I remember there was like one near the end of The Seventh Guest that really made no sense to me. But... Okay, save. All right, and it's like, yeah. Okay, let's look at our inventory. Sure, there's a lot of trial error. Missed it, yeah. I think there was a lot of kind of that missed elements to it as well. And for someone, and you've probably heard me mention this many times, for someone who grew up on Sierra games, my expectations of what an adventure game should be is you have a character and you maybe have some inventory and you can carry more than one item at a time and you see your character moving around and it doesn't look like a bunch of like still life pictures that might have been okay in 1983 but not 1993 in some ways that you had with some of those games. But then you had companies like Dreamfall Interactive and the Adventure Company. They pushed a lot of kind of these low budget games that were sort of in that vein as well, and and seeing that this sold really well, and so then a bunch of other companies tried to replicate that success, but it was just maybe it's kind of like in the movie industry, like, oh, here's a horrible film, but people are going to watch it, and that's what's making money. So magical seed of an exotic tree from a distant land. Wow, I think we almost have everything we can pick up in this game. That's kind of interesting here if it's showing like this is all you can probably ever get. Okay, yeah, we need to get like some parts, or maybe it was Mistavio was going to help us. Lydia's student staff, a nice staff made of exotic wood and precious metals, is adorned with a dragon figure at the top. Lydia's name is also carved on it. This makes me think a little bit about the game Rogue U, which in that case though they call disbarred bard. So you're actually a rogue, probably kind of a little nicer way than saying thief. Because in the Quest for Glory series, they had 3 class types. You had your fighter, your magic user, and your thief. And when the Hero's Quest, as Quest for Glory 1 was originally called, when that was originally being developed, there was like one person on the team that had moral objections against a thief character, and you do go around and break into houses and steal stuff and then pawn it for money. And so somebody left from that team because they didn't care for that, versus saying a rogue can be maybe a little, bards can be sort of classified as rogues or a rogue type at times. And at least in Rogue to Redemption, there's a lot of other things you do with kind of your skills, your acrobatics and sneaking and pickpocketing and, picking locks and stuff like that. So circlet, finally crafted silver circlet decorated with a blue sapphire. But with Rogue to Redemption, it's a school for heroes. So you have your paladins and magic users and your bards and your rogues. So there were things like that. And the initial idea was that they were going to create multiple games all kind of based at the school called Hero U. So the second game was going to be called like Wizard's Way or something, but the designers Laurie and Corey Cole found out, considering how long it took to create Rogue to Redemption, and it was very expensive to try to make a game with a small indie studio, and a lot more work than it used to take when they worked at Sierra and you have an entire company, an entire team to take care of everything, and you could make a game in under a year, and you already had like here's your effectively a game engine and whatnot. So different things, and so the idea of saying, is there going to be a Wizard's U or a Wizard's Way at Hero U? Probably not. Which kind of made me think of this as sort of like, oh, here's this new student. She's tending to be, a wizard or something.
Anyone at all in this school?
Are you sure they didn't all go on a trip outside the academy?
Hey, my kid.
Impossible.
I might have been locked up, but I know for sure that even when there's an outside excursion, the academy never remains empty. But I really hope I didn't have to flee anything.
If there was something so horrible that would make the most powerful mages flee, we're in trouble.
Well, the more we progress, the more likely it is that we are in trouble.
Now, that's almost reassuring.
Okay, let's quit then. Time to go home, Lydia. Bye. Write a letter. Dear Celeste, my friend that I haven't seen in 8 years. I was here, but nobody was home. I went back home. Love, Lydia. P.S. I found a wolf slash dragon slash possible student named Zach. I brought him with me. I hope he doesn't have fleas. All right. We got through that. That's cool. Let's wander around a little bit, try to remember where things are. The scenery of this looks pretty good. I do enjoy that. I mean, you can see like some improvements that can be done, but I think for a game that's nearly 20 years old, these pre-rendered scenes look pretty good. There's some things that kind of reminds me of like Diablo 2 or Diablo 3 even. But even with like Diablo 3, there's cases where things are kind of blown out that it looks just fine because things are so small.
I can't find any key that fits.
Uh-huh.
I'm sure I tried them all.
Hey, we got a
For
wolf.
this door, you have to use the key that is bent a little. When it's in the lock, push a bit from the right side and it'll work.
Okay, so why you even bought? The graphics are on point.
Huh? Oh, well, I noticed the key was bent, so it's only logical.
Yeah. Well, hey, new place, all right. So, yeah. So it's pretty good graphics. Reminds me a little bit of Quest for Glory 5 in a way. So they did a lot of pre-rendered graphics there as well. And so the characters themselves in Quest for Glory 3 Quest for Glory 5, you could see those were built with voxels. And so as long as the character didn't get too close to the camera, they look decent. So these characters actually look pretty good. It's a little stiff, but not too bad. And I'm going to guess this was a fairly small team, so there's definitely a lot that's pretty decent. I think about the only thing is like the character portraits look like kind of like plastic dolls, and those I felt like maybe they should have just illustrated those, because in Rogue to Redemption, that's kind of what they did for the character portraits. I mean, they'd have like maybe different facial expressions, but they didn't bother trying to animate everything, and that's fine. The audio is pretty good too, because I just think about games like King's Quest V. It was like one of the first games to probably start having voice acting, and a lot of cases it's just in a lot of cases it was just Sierra employees doing the voices, and yeah, not everybody's intended for voice acting, so yeah. It is what it is, and it's not always great, but it's at the time it was pretty impressive. Like, oh my gosh, we have voice audio quality on CDs and stuff like that. So yeah, that's true. The character portraits are left to be desired. So kind of wondering how long this game took to make. I mentioned about like game like.
What exactly is that doll we found in the garden, Lydia? It seems to be quite important to you.
I gave this doll to Celeste during a friendship ritual.
Why have you performed such a ceremony?
Because we knew we wouldn't be able to see each other for years. You see, we did this ceremony where friends exchanged their most precious possession as a token of their friendship.
Then you get here
I
and
entrusted her with
drop
all that
the
was mine since I was a
watch,
child,
you
while
klutz.
she gave me the pendant she held from her mother. I just don't understand why we found it in the garden. She swore to always keep it by her side.
Yeah, but like with Heroes Quest, that's a game that came together in like 11 months, which that just blows my mind how fast that was made. I think probably certain things helped that, there was like, here's a game engine, here's a team and stuff like that. But still, that came together pretty well. And, I think it's a amazing game. I think there was so much that worked well with that game as well. So, Mr. Loudmouth is in, I think. Mr. Alexander. 11 months, let's see. Even for that time, yeah, that was like 1989. So that is pretty impressive that something got made so quickly. Versus a game like Castle of Dr. Brain. Corey Cole worked on that one. I think why that one became quite successful is that only took like 5 months to make or something, and then sold well, which you can see from like a business standpoint of, hey, that was quick and relatively cheap to make and sold well. Versus I think about other games like when Quest for Glory 5 came out, that took several years, something like, I've heard numbers anywhere from $3.5 to $5 million to make. And how many copies did it sell? Maybe 50,000 or something like that. Or maybe it sold better than that, but in the end, it probably came down to like it wasn't enough to really convince the new leadership of that time to say, yeah, let's keep making more of this type of game, considering how much time and effort. I mean, I remember getting to the end of Quest for Glory 5, and it feels like movie credits. You get to the end. I mean, it's satisfying from that point. But there are so many people that they mentioned, but some of it comes down to like, here's the person who works at the front desk, here's the janitor, So some of it was probably overkill on everybody that worked there. It's like, think about old movies where they just might say, here's the cast of people who worked on the film and maybe the director and stuff, versus saying,
Lydia, can you tell me more about?
Versus. More modern movies, they'll show like every single person. Here's the, person who held the microphone. Here's the costume designer. Here's the assistant to the lead actor, things like that. I mean, they have everybody and anybody listed in the credits of movies now.
Celeste?
Don't you already know Celeste?
Celeste and I grew up together in a small village far away from here. She lived there until her mother died because a few weeks after the tragedy, her father Nathaniel got promoted as the director of this academy. Since my hometown is far away, they both had to move here. That was 8 years ago, and it's the last time I saw her. All of these years, we managed to keep in touch using letters, and today we will finally be reunited.
Oh, okay. At least you
But instead
mentioned
of
that.
a welcoming friend, I stumbled upon this empty school where Celeste is nowhere to be found, and no one is here to tell me why.
I'm sure we'll find her, Lydia. It must be really nice to have a best friend.
Really curious about Zach. I mean, I get the sense that he's actually a student, but if so, doesn't he already know Celeste? Wow, floating fireball.
Wow! Even the fireplaces of this academy are magic?
Yep. They all have runes crafted into them, so they don't need to burn any wood.
Sweet. I never thought magic could be used to make life easier.
Looks like a Sophie. Oh, it is a Sophie. Nice. Yeah. Still kind of wondering if all the squiggly floorboards is just some kind of weird graphical glitch, or if that was intended. The trees grow weird here. Yeah, it looks like we got a kitchen or something. Why is he doing that? Those bananas, corn, what do we got? Okay, we got some carrots.
This window leads on a small roof. Zach, what are you doing?
Smelling his paws.
Nothing. I just don't like windows at this height.
But the view is
Did you do
splendid.
it?
Yeah,
Come, take a look.
like about a minute after you left.
Shoot.
We don't have time to waste staring out every window we find.
Hey. Well, hello, Webb.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you for the answer. I was kind of curious, like, is that just some weird glitch or is it by design?
So you did it right after I left? What happened? I'm sorry, I had to go take care of that stuff. It was all refrigerated. So,
Yeah, so I got past the little goblin and minotaur puzzle, and
how'd
so
you do it?
I managed to get like my guy kind of more on the right side, but then you had to kind of move it around to try to trick the minotaur to kind of go in there and then trap it sort of in a corner. Mm-hmm. And then it seems like if there's like a little wall or something like that, and if your goblin moves in a certain direction that would block the minotaur, then the minotaur does not move on that time. And so then there was a point where there was something like this, and I got the minotaur locked up there, so I could keep going up and left.
And where
so-
was the goal to get out?
Top left.
Got it. Okay. All right. Well, welcome in, Webb. Thank you so much. Hey, my kid.
But it's too dangerous for us to go out there.
Yeah, Zach's like, good.
So its boards are wiggly by design. It's magical. It's
Yeah.
delicious.
Yeah, just not entirely certain in this game because there's. Yeah, wait. Oh, kind of like this. Looks like there's a weird little line that just cut the. Good times.
Okay, so then when you win that, what do you get?
I got a Blippo seed or something like that.
You got a Blippo seed? Try again. What'd you
Seasoning
get?
red.
A Nigilus seed.
Nigellus seed or something.
Nigellus seed.
So we
Okay.
eventually plant this. You know, it's part of the transformation potion.
Gotcha.
thing.
Right, because we're trying to bring create the
The wolf. back
into the dragon
A newt.
or whatever it is.
I think he's a student.
We think he's a student. That's our gut feeling. But
Is this gonna get all
if
phantasmagorical?
you know
like?
that, you don't have to spoil it for us. We'll eventually
It's
get
like
there.
a dumbwaiter.
Good. I'm glad you got through that puzzle because I wouldn't have known what to do, and I had no clue.
Yeah.
Zero. Nada.
It definitely took a couple of tries and, having tried to kind of figure out how the rules work
So when did Webb come in?
just now.
Okay. Well, welcome in. Thank you.
Yeah.
So the caretaker, my
All
king.
right, off the table.
Thank you so much for the bits. We are
thank you
off
very
and
much.
running on the donations for Extra Life. Awesome. Well, Mike's donated many to the channel, but this is the bits that count that will go toward the Extra Life for sure.
Yeah, I'm not 100% on the caretaker thing. I mean, he seemed to know something, but he was talking about dropping something off for the caretaker, but then, he keeps changing his story on things, but...
So, Mike, I was also having a thought that maybe we want to try to do like a collaboration stream. They had that option, and I was kind of wondering if that's something you might consider. Yeah, I'm okay. So then, after you get the seed, what's the caretaker? Is the caretaker's the guy that's missing, right? Did we
Amongst
find
everybody
them?
else?
Okay, we have not found them. So the caretaker is guess already off the table.
Well, Zach is a caretaker. I'm thinking a student or something.
Oh, you mean for whether or not we think that Zach is the caretaker? No, for me, it's not off the table. I think he's not telling us something.
There's a lot of things he's not telling us, but...
And I think it could be the caretaker. Maybe he ate a bad fruit at his desk or something.
I'm going to guess he tried to do
But
a transformation potion.
How do you
and
get
it went
locked
wrong.
in?
And there's definitely that question. So, lots of questions that are not being answered.
Is it polyjuice like Harry Potter and the 3 kids having the polyjuice?
This cauldron is way too heavy for me to carry it.
Can Zach carry it?
Ask me about my wiener.
Hey, Winkers.
So, ask me about my wiener.
Well, all right. Thank you, Winkers. Of course, at some point I'd like to do that. It's really tough when you only have one day off a week. I get it. Believe me, I understand completely.
Oh, okay. All right. She's saying that's heavy, but I'm going to guess eventually we're going to have to maybe drag this over or something like that.
So, Mike, today it's been a really productive day for me, and I made homemade banana bread. Chad toasted the pecans, Wink mashed the bananas, and I made the rest of the bread.
I helped. Okay. Other things are gone. Okay. Mustavio, the magnificent.
Yum. It looks really yummy, too. It's got like that, I don't know, Swedish sugar on top. Alex wants inside. I'll be right back.
But he was inside already.
Nope.
What's that already?
You took it and put it
Did
back
I miss this? Or are they just not opening it up yet? I'm kind of wondering. Oh. Nicely stocked kitchen pantry. Right. Light a little bit, hunt the pixel, see if there's anything I need. One thing I noticed, it looks like I have a lot of the inventory items. It looks like it only just shows you like, here's everything you can find. So it looks like just maybe 3 more items and that's it. So, okay. All right, here's 3 memories. Okay, most of the papers and other items too, so. Missed the elevator last time? Okay, I guess I just didn't see it. Otherwise, it's like, oh, okay, maybe I could have gotten up here sooner and just didn't realize it. I mean, I haven't really found too much up here yet, other than she was looking out the window, but I guess good to know if I need to get down somewhere quickly, I can do so. Oh, more papers, all right. Maybe this will be the final papers need. Like what? I like a little light like that. That's pretty cool.
It looks like this is the last page we need. There aren't any more responses in the notebook.
Whoa.
They have information about the shape-shifting potion. There is a drawing of some kind of weed, along with a description of how to use it in the recipe.
Rip Pages, Part 1. The first ingredient required for the shape-shifting formula is a plant which grows in dark underground caverns. It is called Yulok. I just need the leaves of this plant. Using any other part of the Yulok could cause the recipe to fail or create an unknown reaction. I wonder how this plant managed to grow such leaves without the help of sunlight. I guess I should listen more carefully next time during my herbalism class.
I'm getting better, good. Better. So the goal is to make some homemade chicken noodle soup for dinner tonight.
Okay, I found another set of pages, so we now have everything.
The first ingredient required in shape-shifting formula is a plant. Oh, well then never mind. Chad's on it. You don't need me right now. I can just step away.
Can you go mow the lawn?
No. That I won't do. I will do anything for you. And I will do anything for love.
I won't do that.
But I won't do that.
You're the one that wanted the yard.
I take care of my parts.
No, you didn't. You can go take care of the lawn.
I told you to take that lawn and Xeriscape the shit out of it.
I have, and that wasn't cheap.
No.
And there's
Do
still
more.
grass.
Do it in the back. Animal scene.
Actually, the back's the part that looks okay. It's the front
So
that's a
you
headache.
missed the elevator last time.
Yeah. So there's a like a dumbwaiter that takes you down to the basement. So like, oh, okay. Maybe we could have gotten up here earlier.
Okay, this stuff was arriving later. Okay.
Because there's something down here. It's like, oh, here's some plant. Okay, great. Can we take it? It's like adventure. Oh, okay. Yeah, there was also that was like behind a magical thing as well. Okay, yeah. Sound design's pretty good in this game. Some of the music in the background.
Okay, it was just people. I am expecting something. Ooh, the animal. Which animal? Oh, it's the white kitty. It's the white pawed kitty with the Alex looking head.
Yeah, okay. Now you can look at this and say, hey, this is that plant we need.
I'm not sure, but I think these leaves could help you get your dragon form back. I'll take some and keep some for you.
Yeah, they did great. It's really
There we go.
appreciated.
You locked leaves. Very brightly colored leaves found in the Academy's waterway. That makes me think of poinsettias, that they put them in dark to try to get the red flowers. Okay, cool. Alright. Getting down there was a lot easier by doing it that way.
Put that cookie down!
No! Don't tell me what to do, Winkers.
Yeah, Winkers. You thinking
Oh, go eat
about
some
telling
caffeine.
us how to take care of the cookies? Wink stole the cookie from the cookie jar. Right, Wink? You stole
Fly
the.
this plane and land it? Surely you can't be serious. I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
And don't you call me Shirley, Winkers. You love those sounds.
Yeah, the advantage I have of working with older coworkers, somebody made a comment, it's like, looks like I picked a bad day, just stop sniffing glue. I'm like, yes,
That is
thank
one
you. Coworkers that can quote airplane.
That is one. I have a few airplanes, but I don't think I have. Maybe I do. Maybe I do, actually.
Wait.
Yeah, I do, because obviously Winkers just did the clip, so I obviously got it from
Huh.
something.
Where'd Mustavia go? Or is he like, I'm
Mustavio.
done?
Maybe his role was done. He got his wine. He got to go to his wife and give her the wine and get some good loving.
I thought he was going to help us with the watch or something. Or maybe she's
no.
going to repair it. She just needs a toolkit or something.
Yeah,
It's been a week. Trying to remember things.
She's going to be the one to repair, and he wanted the wine so that he's done his part, I'm thinking.
Okay, he stands over here. He doesn't like talking trees.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I think she was thinking, like, if I can fix the watch, maybe I'll play music.
Maybe if I play music from the pendant Celeste gave me.
If I play the song from the pendant
But if-
Celeste gave me, it will wake him up.
But unfortunately,
But it's not
it's broken.
I forgot. I need to fix my pendant.
Oopsies.
Yeah, okay. Well, I need to fix that first, I guess, so.
Broken parts of the mysterious golden pendant given by Lydia to her best friend Celeste.
Yeah, okay, so somehow, some way, I need to fix that. Okay, these look like tools.
Probably something you still need to
So-
find.
Yeah, that's my guess. Hopefully that's the right path, rather than like, well, this is what I want to do, and I get the sense I need to talk to the